Here we go, Fowler.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the New England Patriots. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway from Heinz Field. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
It's now
heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Conner. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. Here's Conner on first down going nowhere as he's going to be stacked up behind the line.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Roethlisberger, short little throw to Ebron. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They're trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
First down, Patriots.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop. Now on 2nd and 13, Newton. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On the connection, this is Ryan Izzo, complete. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, You know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. Here's Roethlisberger coming up on a 3rd and 4. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage. Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. Well, you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Trying to get the first with Samuels. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 33. 11 yards there, first down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Here we go. Black 20.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Roethlisberger going to get that to Ebron. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 17-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, But I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Newton. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And a Patriot first down.
From the 50, Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Intended for N'Keal Harry. Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. You've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
First down, New England.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Off play action. Newton. And he's going to have the hook up to Izzo. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton, and this is incomplete. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. And it's 3rd and 4. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They fake the give. Newton being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's Vince Williams who gets the sack. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not.
And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. On 1st and 10 is Counter. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Brought down. John Simon in on the stop. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Ebron 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They'll run on 1st down. Connor, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Pittsburgh as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. Now Roethlisberger getting this one into the hands of Smith-Schuster. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 15-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And 5.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
It took a while to get something, anything, on the scoreboard that we finally have our first points of the contest.
So the question now becomes, can they make this one stand up? In the way that these defenses have played, those 3 points almost look like 30, don't they?
Yeah, those 3 points look like a miracle right now.
Patriots take over 1st and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Bud Dupree, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Catch is made by Harry. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
The tackle made by Devin Bush.
Here's another carry for Harris. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. And the
Newton to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They start with a give to Connor. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
ball carrier.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now it's Roethlisberger. And hitting Juju on the slant. He's at the 30, 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, 63 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
They snap it to Newton. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Will likely put an end to this thing.
2nd and 4.
On the counter, it's Connor. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Roethlisberger to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Roethlisberger going to throw it. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And now here comes their final timeout, as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju.
You won. I'm here, fellers. Sorry, fellers.